Here's what really makes NoDa so unique. You can be walking past the homeless man, walk up 50 feet and walk past the $1 million man, and you would never know. There's a lot of traffic, a very populated area when it comes to NoDa, especially in the recent years, now that everybody's really finding out about it and its popularity continues to climb. The second thing that really gives NoDa its popularity is going to be the location that it's in. Literally, you're 8 minutes from uptown with driving. It is a easy drive right into work. For a lot of you guys that may be working in banking downtown, or you're just working in that uptown area, this is an easy commute for you guys. And the airport is only 20 minutes away. Now with traffic, you may be looking at about 35 minutes, but that's at a max. I'm talking about that gotta be standstill traffic. But with the addition of the light rail when it comes to NoDa, walkability has changed the game because of the light rail. You can literally hop on 8-9 stops from NoDa and you're right at the convention center. You're right in the heart of uptown. So for a lot of you guys that's trying to cut back on gas or cut back on using the car, NoDa may be a great spot to really consider, whether you're renting or buying condo or single family. It really doesn't matter. NoDa gives you that key location when it comes to getting back inside the city and out the city as much as you want to. Now, on the flip side of that, here's where NoDa really can kind of mess you up a little bit. To live in NoDa, it can get very expensive. You're talking about an average price point of $682, which is crazy high above the average price point of Charlotte right now. If you're looking at the entire Charlotte region of April 24, you're only talking about maybe $425,000. Now, when it comes to rental prices, that's pretty much going to be average around the entire Charlotte area. I mean, you can still find a studio for $1,700. 2 bedrooms are going to continue to climb in the 2000s. 3 bedrooms, you might as well just buy a house at that point. So you kind of got that picking and choosing. The location, excellent, perfect, get to all your amenities, walkability, get to uptown, but you're going to pay that price point when it comes to NoDa and living inside, especially for you people that want to own. Now, the beautiful thing is this: there's no cookie cutter in NoDa whatsoever. I'm talking about from the restaurants all the way up into the housing, and that's the most beautiful part. You're not going to look like your neighbor, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be every other house is the same color type of thing. NoDa, again, is a very eclectic artsy scene. The housing, the representation inside the community, when you're talking about diversity, the different people, the different cultures, the different ethnic foods and the cuisines and all those good things, that is one of the greatest pros about NoDa. You have so many different people making up this small community, which makes it excellent for people really looking for that diverse scene. And again, when it comes to the housing as well, you can literally have a small cottage or a bungalow right next to a new build house. It's amazing when you're driving through these streets. And the house can be built last year. You talk about something 4,500 square feet next to a little 1,100 square foot bungalow. Now, speaking on a diversity, here's my theory and why it's so diverse is because you have a lot of spillover from the neighboring neighborhoods, right? If you go up north a little bit, you can get that spillover from Sugar Creek. Y'all know me. I'm not going to disrespect nobody's neighborhood, especially I know where I come from, right? It's just, if you're in Sugar Creek, you may not want to be there after dark. It can get rough in that area. But you also have a spillover from, let's say, like a Plaza Midwood. So you kind of got a lot of different people pouring in, especially on a Saturday or Sunday, again, with all the markets and things like that and boutiques having their sales, or people just out and about on a Saturday, Sunday afternoon. This is really where NoDa can really get diverse. And again, you're amongst everybody when it comes to this neighborhood. Here's where NoDa can really take a downturn at, right? Because it's beginning so popular. Y'all know Charlotte's infrastructure when it comes to driving. Hey, everybody drives speed racers here. If y'all don't know, now you know. Another thing is that because this is getting so populated, traffic can really start to pick up, especially at those peak rush hour times. So that is something to note. Also, because majority of the homes in NoDa are still older, right? You do have those new builds, right? You will spot those, you will have those. Houses are going to be though. this close together in some parts. You can get a driveway, yes. Will you get a garage? Probably not if it hasn't been built in the last 20 or 30 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? NoDa is, again, you're still in the inner city, so you have those inner city problems. Parking is going to be one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you may or may not have to leave your car on the street when it comes to parking, or maybe even owning inside the NoDa area. So that's something, if you guys, hey, I cannot live without a garage, you in itself. So it ain't like you're gonna get snow or anything. You probably just gonna get rain. But either way, if you guys, I got a 1964 Impala, I'm not leaving outside. NoDa, and that's your daily driver, NoDa may not be the place for you if you cannot get a garage. So those are some things you have to think about. And I already know, when you're coming home a long day from work, man, you can't pull inside your own driveway. You gotta walk 10 cars or 10 houses in front of yours just to park and then walk back with groceries. That can become a headache. Also, where NoDa really starts to hurt is because you're not gonna get a crazy big backyard. I mean, whatsoever. Again, houses can be this close together. So if you are thinking about, hey, I want a massive backyard, or I'm looking for a quarter acre at least, NoDa is not going to be the place for you. NoDa is going to be that place where, look, I got enough to barbecue, but not too much to cut. If you guys don't already know, my name is Devonte Davis, the local realtor in and around the Charlotte area. So if you guys are thinking about moving up to the NoDa area or in and around the Charlotte area, whether you're here now or again you're moving here, make sure you guys hit us up with a call, email, text. Either myself or Kevin will be with you ASAP as soon as we see it, and we would love to be of service helping you guys with your relocation. All right, so as always, if you didn't see the full vlog tour of NoDa, I'm gonna put it up here. Make sure you guys check it out. Until then, I will see you guys inside the next one.